Have you ever eaten a meal and it felt like you transcended reality? Like you were brought to a way better dimension because of what you're chewing right now? And other times you've eaten a meal and it tasted like you were eating shit from a butt. It's all because of flavor profiles. Let's get into it. Every great dish or meal that you've ever eaten has been a combination of the 5 core tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Remember that scene in Ratatouille where Remy got his brother to taste the strawberry and then the cheese and then the strawberry with the cheese? That's exactly what I'm talking about. As a chef, it's up to you to be able to mix and match those flavor profiles to create the best meal possible. And not for nothing, when babies be walking around and just sticking random things in their mouth, that's the same way you should be in your kitchen. Story close to my heart: when I saw that episode of SpongeBob with the jellyfish jelly, where bro put the jelly on the Krabby Patty and then ate it and then shared it with Fred, and then Fred ate it and was like, oh my God, hey all you people. Like, that's exactly what it feels like when you're like, I got it. So as a chef, you should know what things taste like this way and what they taste like this way and what they taste like together. That jellyfish jelly was sweet. The Krabby Patty is salty. It's got that umami flavor from the beef. The combination of it all was just unexpected, but it works. If you really want to knock them down, you should know what each ingredient tastes like, what it looks like, what it smells like, and what it feel like. But now you're wondering, what do you mean what it smell like? What it look like? What it feel like? You know how when you come in the house after a long day, maybe it was hooping, maybe it was working, whatever, and you smell a home cooked meal and you're like, bro, yes, I'm about to grub. Like in it, because the way it smell, you know it's about to hit. That plays into the flavor. Or let's say your girl or your man's or your mom's, they're experimenting with something new, and you know it smells like caca de pollo, right? And you're like, bro, what is this? It smells like chitlins. That plays into the flavor as well. It don't smell good. Every chef, the first thing you learn when you're in school or when you're in a restaurant, you eat with your eyes first. So if food don't look good, it's more than likely not going to taste good, because your visualization of this dish affects the flavor that you're about to put into your mouth. If you don't believe me, get a tablespoon of butter, chop up some onion, chop up some garlic, and just put that in a skillet for like 2 to 3 minutes. You can't even eat that. Well, you can eat it, but it ain't nothing. But it's one of the best smells on the planet. It's one of the better reasons for being alive. Every dish needs balance. Sweet with salty, soft with crunchy. If you make a sauce and it comes out too salty, cut it with a little acid, add some honey. Vinaigrette too sour, add some oil and some honey. My vinaigrettes have been saved like that a plethora of times. Too sweet, add some salt or citrus. If you made a creamy sauce and it's just way too thick, cut it with some acid, a little lemon juice, and it'll be lighter instantly. And people always forget about umami. It's not a very obvious flavor. It's very subtle, but it adds depth, it adds flavor. It's meaty, it's savory, soy sauce, mushrooms. It makes the meal complete. Moral of the story: when you're cooking, just ask yourself, what does this need? What is it missing? Knowing how to make a well-balanced tasting meal gives you that cushion that turns your simplistic meal into competing with something luxury.